Hi guys, it's Matt here at M-vapes. This is just a very quick sort of sneak peek video of our new range of hand-built box mods and squonkers, sort of following on from our previous range. This is, sort of a new range that we are bringing out for 2016. They should be available hopefully sometime in January. We've just got a few little bits and pieces we're still waiting on, so that we can have everything ready to make them up. We're not going to go into detail here with each and every one. I'll do a separate video for each one, sort of doing a setup, general sort of usage guide, and put some builds on, etc. That'll come in the next sort of week or so. So this is just going to be a quick look at the range that we've created. Following on from last year, they're all fully mechanical, no wires, no switches with amp limits, etc. Except for the SX350 that's obviously got the SX350 board in there. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at our mechanical box mod range. We've got two mechanical box mods. One is a dual 18650 fully mechanical box mod, and the other is a single 26650 fully mechanical box mod. I've chose these sizes because I think they're good for having batteries that will last a day or two, without being a silly too big a size or too small, etc. They're a nice sort of compact size. So let's go ahead and have a little look at the dual 18650 first of all. I'm just going to zoom in a bit so we can get a better look at this. There we go. Get some focus on the go. Okay. All our boxes now made from UK sourced beech hardwood, which is a nice stable short grain hardwood. It's an absolute sod to work with because it's really strong, and you have to spend a lot of time sanding it, but I won't go into details because I'll start swearing again. There we go, inside, nice and simple, fully mechanical, no wires, no switches or amp limits, so you get true battery power going straight to your atomizer. Nothing to get in the way of it. Voltage loss is very low. So that's the dual 18650. So I'll go into more detail on these on the individual videos. Magnetic door, 6 magnets, just slides on, shuts, wooden firing button, stainless 510 spring loaded, etc. The single 18650, it's a nice size for your hand. Try to make it as small as possible. Again, fully mechanical. Wooden firing button and stainless 510 spring loaded. This is the single 18650 squonker. We're using the Fat Daddy Vapes V4 connector. After lots of testing, I found that the V5 can cause issues with leaking, so the V4 is a much more stable 510. That's why we're using that one. Also looks a bit nicer with the black O-ring rather than the red O-ring. So let's have a look inside. Again, fully mechanical, nice and simple. 10ml bottle, and they're quite a soft bottle as well. And the lids also have a little stay on as well, and 6 magnets. They click nicely into place. Then we have the dual 18650. So size wise, same height, just a little bit wider and a tiny bit deeper as well. And inside we have, again, fully mechanical, all copper internals, 10ml bottle, nice and squidgy. and nice strong magnets. I think they're N52s, which are the strongest sort of ones you can get. Then we've got I call it the Beast. This is the 26650 single 26650 squonker, which has a 30ml juice bottle and a 28.5ml 510 on there. Just purely, it looks proportionately correct to the size of the box. You know, if that had a 22ml on there, that would probably look a little bit small, a bit odd. So everything's sort of scaled up, so it's just like a bigger version of the single 18650. Same height, again a bit wider. So if we compare it to the dual 18650, it's actually the same width and height, but it's just a little bit deeper, obviously, to allow to fit the 26650. And inside we've got the full copper internals and the big old 30ml of juice. And finally we have the SX350, which is single 18650. Size wise similar, very similar to the dual 18650 squonker, but I've had a sort of jiggle around with the components inside, and I've managed to just get it a little bit smaller than it used to be, because I wanted it to be as small a footprint as possible. So it's just a tiny bit, sort of a couple of mil less in the height there, sort of width, and about half a centimetre less on the width there. Inside we have 10ml juice bottle, nice and squidgy, and we have a nice clicky 510, switch, and the V4 510. We were going to put panels over, but I decided to leave it open so that, you know, we're not hiding anything. You can see what's going on. You can swap components out. We keep the wires as neat as possible. The main power wires you actually can't see at all because they're running channels underneath the battery holder. Yeah, it's, you know, nice, honest, good performing, 60 watts. We've also mounted the USB port on the inside. Again, keeps it nice and clean on the outside, no clutter, no up and down buttons because it uses the tilt function. So again, it's a real smooth, simple, you know, 5-button screen, 510 and a squonk window. That is all you need. And as you can see, if I get some focus, hang on. There we go. Squonks away quite the thing. So what I'll do is I'll get a full video of each one where we actually go into more detail, and I'll get those uploaded as soon as I can. It takes a bit of time, but that's it for now. It's just a sort of a sneak peek. So these will be available as soon as I get the other little bits that I need. It should be sometime in January, early January, mid-January at the latest, but I'll update on Facebook, etc. And I'll bring you some other videos as soon as we can get them done. So thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye bye.